Well, before I introduce this very special product, I wanted to let you know that in 15 minutes I have a very special surprise for you. Now, if you don't do anything else and you hang out for the 15 minutes, what you're going to take away from this webinar will be well worth it. So hang out for that. In the meantime, I've got this very special product right here in my hand. It's the Wall Borders Buddy. Now, this is going to be out to market in approximately a month's time. And what we're going to do is just pretend that this is the tool that you have, or the product or service or niche that you have, and that we're going to try to take it to marketplace from, product to the end result. Now don't worry, I'm not trying to sell you the Wall Borders Buddy here, but you can take this product and just imagine that it's yours, and we're going to help take this to marketplace. Well, I brought in a very special guest today, and he actually is the inventor of the Wall Borders Buddy. And his name is Gary. Hello, Gary.
Hi, Rob.
How you doing today?
Pretty good.
Good. Well, you're the inventor of this cool product here.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us all about that?
Okay, well, first, the reason I call it as the Wall Borders Buddy is I think it's going to be the tool that every drywaller is going to have. And what it does is it measures and cuts drywall with this pivoting cutter head and scale on the...
Maybe I'll move so the viewers can see that.
Sure.
There. Do that pivot action again.
When you pivot it, the blades come out, and then you just score the surface of the board.
Oh, very neat.
And a scale on it. You slide it up and down the scale, find your measurement, and just clamp it on the measurement. Get
Wow.
your buddy.
Now, Gary's brought this tool in because he's the inventor of it, obviously, and now in a month's time he wants to bring this tool to the marketplace and doesn't have any real idea of internet marketing, so that's where I come in. And what we're going to do is basically help Gary get this tool here onto a web page and get some traffic to that web page so he can ultimately make some sales. Well, Gary, as far as bringing your product to marketplace, obviously I don't know what kind of experience you have online. What is it that you would like to see from me? What kind of help would you like?
Bring traffic to my website.
Cool. So you do have a website up in place?
Yeah, we've got a website for online sales.
Good. Well, obviously, that's the very, very first most important thing you want to have is you want to have a sales page or somewhere that people can come and check out your product. Now, what kind of, do you have any kind of target market? Obviously, people that use drywall tools and...
Yeah, I'm looking for drywallers, professional drywallers, renovators, homeowners, do-it-yourselfers. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, this is the kind of keywords that Gary's going to use when he, writes articles or anything to drive traffic. And, I'm going to assume at this point that the keyword research has been done and that, that's part of the headlines you have on your website. And we'll talk a little bit more about keywords and stuff later. But one thing I wanted to say, and I didn't really have a real good peruse at your site, is, the idea of having an opt-in box or a squeeze page or landing page. So what that is the first page that somebody lands on. You want to have kind of somewhere where you can collect their email information and data. So, basically because people won't buy from you the first time they get to know you. They have to kind of see you or have heard of you or, read some of your materials at least 5 to 7 times before they buy it. Mm-hmm. So that's the number one thing you want to do is, go to aweber.com or getresponse.com or One Shopping Cart or something like that and set up an autoresponder. Cool. Well, when you sell a bunch of these by the truckloads or whatever,
We hope.
what are some of your dreams and aspirations? What are you going to do with all your money?
Well, besides the typical fancy sports car, I've got 6 other products I want to bring to market, and 4 of them are patentable inventions.
Oh, and did they go hand in hand with the Wall Border Buddy?
Three of them go with this, and the other 2 have to do with solar energy.
Oh, okay. So what you want to do is, as part of your sales funnel, is once you get somebody to opt in and take interest in what you have, then ultimately you want to have more things in place to sell them.
Yeah.
Just briefly in our meeting before we started to film this, you were telling me that you may have, like a tape measure and stuff. What other kind of things do you have that go with the Wall Borders Buddy?
Well, we're going to have a hook for a pouch, because on the back here there's a recess so that tradespeople can just hook it on their pouch when they're walking around, leave their hands free. And the other tools do complement this, but I really can't talk about them because they're going to be patented. So
Ah, yes.
I don't want to give anybody any ideas.
Cool, cool.